How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews back with a little bit of a tropical milkshake time, hot butcher time in the form of their hidden secret Cove. Yeah, this be a Citra and Rakow hopped milkshake double India Pale Ale brewed with pineapple, strawberry, banana, coconut, and vanilla, 7.5%. They call out their tasting notes on the back here. It says Hawaiian pineapple, creamy coconut, and fresh strawberries. Yeah. Well, Jets action. We'll see how this one lands for me. The last time I did one of these kind of milkshake tropical vibes from them, I forget the name of the beer. It wasn't a bad beverage. Well, basically what I said about it was it wasn't a bad beverage. It was very tasty. But it just tasted more like a fruit drink mix kind of thing than beer. Like a tropical beach drink. Which is what they're going for, but a lot of these kind of hazies, and more specifically, even when you get into these kind of milkshake beers that Hot Butcher does, I've always kind of applauded their ability to get into the left field with things, but still be beer centric. That was the first one that I got. Was like, okay, this is more adjunct than beer. Again, didn't make it a bad beverage, just didn't make it a great beer. So we'll see how this one goes. I mean, that's dark, but you're talking about so many adjuncts in it. I mean, you're looking at that from knee jerk. You kind of, I'd immediately go to oxidation, but you're talking about, from pineapple, and they've got fruit flies they're going to add to the flavor, and the pineapple, strawberry, banana, coconut, vanilla. So many different adjuncts. We'll chalk it up to that. And, tight little head on it. It has a nice haze to it, but it just has that extra dollop of density in the color that makes you think oxidation, but it can't be it. What's the date on the sucker? Yeah, it's like 3 weeks old. It's good nose. I mean, it smells like soft, powdery, confectionery vanilla. It smells like a milkshake. It does. It really does. I mean, I'm not getting a huge amount of kind of fruit in there. I'm getting a soft citrus, which I'm assuming is coming more from hops than anything else. I am getting a little bit of soft, generic berry notes off of it. Probably the biggest thing that comes off to me is that lactose mixes with a soft little kind of water babies level coconut. So it's like a coconut, soft berry, maybe even a touch of banana. So maybe I'm getting it in there, but in very small doses. And a pretty big beer, pretty aggressive beer, at least from the milkshake side, the vanilla lactose side. That's the predominant role there with those soft kind of creamy undertones. Definitely getting that banana on that second whiff. So, I mean, she smells like a tasty beverage. Let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah. I mean, it's very similar to the other beer. And then it's more of a mixed drink confectionery affair as opposed to beer. I think with this one, the one thing that kind of brings you closer to beer is a little bit more of aggressive hopping. I'm getting a bit of a kind of slightly green kind of hop burn on it. I don't believe I got that on the other one. So this one's bringing me a little bit closer to the beer side of things, but it's still very much a kind of fruity, kind of beach-worthy, kind of mixed drink, if you will. Again, by far and away not a disgusting beverage. It's tasty. It's reminding me of the beach. It's giving me gobs of banana. It's giving me a decent amount of coconut. It's giving me soft berry vibes. The vanilla and the lactose lead the way. But when it marries it with that coconut and you get that soft little berry vibe, it's like a slushy margarita in a glass, which are absolutely fucking delicious on a hot day. I have 19 fans going. You can probably hear that shit. I can't stand it anymore. It's like 100% humidity and over 90 degrees for like a month straight. So this is hitting the spot, but it's not hitting the spot as a beer would hit the spot. But again, you could say that about a lot of beers nowadays. Fucking pastry stouts, fruit smoothie beers. There's so many beers that aren't beer, and I'm not gonna sit here and get on my soapbox and BJCP nerd and talk about back in the old time days. I'm not that guy. Oh, I'm kind of that guy, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna get on that soapbox, but I think it behooves me. Wow, how about that shit? Behooves. To mention that it's really more of a confectionery mixed drink kind of vibe than beer. So yeah, tasty. Does not suck as a beverage. It's a little bit more adjunct than beer. But that little bit of hop aggressiveness kind of pulls you a little bit closer so that it's fun. It sets this beer apart from that other one that was really just all kind of mixed drinky. So let's talk about it. Is it one of the better milkshake IPAs I've had as of late? I mean, it can be in the conversation towards the bottom. Let's put it this way. Is it one of the better Hop Butcher milkshake beers I've had as of late? No. Even in that realm, it's not. I shouldn't say no. Say it's not getting towards the top because they've hit the home runs with the Double Blaze and a couple of their other ones that where this one doesn't even stiff Mount Rushmore because the brewery themselves make ones that appeal to me. And again, this is all about me. Appeal to me a little bit better. Value and availability. I don't know the pricing point on these kind of beers, so somebody from out in the Chicagoland area, let me know what's what and leave you with if you like what we like these beers. If you like the big old milkshakes, you know, this is going to do you. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, this is some of the better milkshake beers that I've had. The Hop Butcher is probably up there as one of the best. I mean, I've had pretty much all of the big ones, and they're consistently one of the better ones that produces this kind of style of beer. When I kind of sit here and I kind of hem and haw on it, it's more hemming and hawing because they've produced ones that I think are infinitely better than this one. But once you lump them in with general population, this one is much better than what most people make. So it's kind of that kind of thing. They have a graded curve because I've had ones that they've knocked it out of the park. Well, this one's tasty and much better than what a lot of people produce because the other ones are just kind of cereal, kind of lacto water. This is quite nice. So yeah, if you like the Hazies and milkshakes and you want them all up in your piece with a bunch of fruited goodness, here's your boy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massive. If you want to check me out doing a whole podcasting thing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little hazy right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.